What's up, everyone? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by and checking this little video out. It's going to be kind of just a quick little one, almost like an exercise, but something cool. I'm part of a new project right now, and we're kind of going over set lists and things like that. And this is one of the tunes, "Stayin Alive" by the Bee Gees, that was thrown out there. And I'm not sure if I was a fan of it at first. I wasn't sure how it would go over, but as I started to learn this tune, it actually is pretty fun. It's a good lesson. It kind of gives you an exercise to work on your hand and picking hand and fretting hand coordination. So it's actually pretty cool. And the riff itself, I think, only covers 3 strings, if I remember correctly. Just kind of the way it goes, kind of in a B flat 7, I guess. So the riff itself is this. So it's a lot of repetition. So I'll kind of break it down for you quickly here, just so you can kind of take a look at it. So we're going to start off on the A string, 5th string, and we're going from 6 to 8. Okay, so on the A string, 6, hammer on to 8. And then from there, 6th string on the D string. Right, so first 3 notes. Okay, and then we come right back up to the 6th fret on the A string. Okay, and then we're going to move up to the 8th fret on the E string. So all together. Okay. So I think that note right there kind of sets up the next little riff. So it's going to be, and then we're going to go 6 to 8. I think we are. Hang on. Yeah. So once you come up to the 8th string here, or the 8th fret, I should say, it's going to be hammer on from 6 to 8 on E, and then we're going to hit the E. I should say the the A string, 6th fret. So all together. Right, we're right back where we began. And we go back to the 6th string. And we kind of play those same notes again, maybe in a little spaced out a little differently, but all together. And that's the final piece of it right there. It's going to be just kind of 6 to 8 on the E, 6 to 8 on the A, and we're ending on that 6th fret on the D string. So all together, I think I put it all together pretty quickly. I'm still kind of learning this. So again, the whole riff, the entire riff itself is going to be just on E, A, and D, and we're only on the 6th and the 8th fret, nothing else really. So it's just those 2 frets. So in a way, it seems very simple, but kind of you're moving in funky patterns here that you're not really used to. So altogether, hopefully you can see this. And if it's throwing it off, I use my pinky a lot instead of, I know it's one finger per fret rule, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I really have gotten my pinky involved recently, and I think it's a good thing because it kind of builds up strength. So like my fingers, all 4 fingers, kind of are almost equal in terms of being able to bend notes, sort of. But the pinky I've gotten involved early on because I know it's just kind of good to have that finger there instead of just kind of relying on the 3. So altogether, I think this is it, the riff to "Stayin Alive." And then when it goes into that chord, it's going to be a B flat or a B flat 7. What I do is I play that B flat 7, and I kind of just hammer my pinky on and off there on the 8th fret of the D string to give it a full B flat. And then the other change I'm working on right now is, again, just the minor chord. It's an F. It's an F minor 7. And I'm doing the same thing I was doing here for the B flat. Hammer on, because I have an F minor 7, and I'm going to go right into the F full F7. And the only thing I've added to it so far, which I think can get me through the song if I needed to play it right now, is... So what I'm doing there is, you know, that walk down basically. I'm staying alive. So what's that walk down? It's basically, I'm doing an F minor or an F minor 7, whatever you want to do there. I think the F minor 7 sounds better. And then this is kind of like a E flat, I guess it is. I guess we're kind of going in that direction. We're going to call an E flat suspended 2. So it's you know, it's your, you know, your B suspended. We're just doing it here on the 6th fret. And I'm doing a C minor 7 back to that B flat. And that's kind of how I've been working on it. So I'm actually working on maybe some other guitar fills, heavy it up a little bit more, but you know. So you get it. So that's kind of, again, it's not 100% accurate, you know, but that's just how I'm been doing it because I got to learn it quick. So I've been working on it that way. It's pretty straightforward. It's fun. Didn't think I really would enjoy it, but it's a cool riff to play. So enjoy, have fun with it. And maybe, you know, again, even just to learn the riff, it's good exercise. I think to kind of get your fingers going in directions they typically don't go because you're so used to, you know, ascending and descending. Right? This kind of gives, right? You're just kind of all over the place there. So it's forcing you to kind of do things you're out of your comfort zone. So enjoy. It was a quick little lesson. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit here. Enjoy. And see you in the next lesson.